Continuing here, talking about Chanukah Geld. And this is it's really a sicher and a kudah, but something that Rebbe spoke to children. Again, it's amazing. The Rebbe speaks to children. The deepest in Yonim, Yisava Kodesh Baruch Hu, that's the bottom line. So listen to this. So here, Chanukah Tavshim Ches. At the kiddush to the children, Rebbe was talking about Chanukah Geld, and says the following. The custom is we give money, not notes, but matbeyas, coins. And what's the lesson? The lesson is it's not enough. Promises aren't enough, but actual maisa. How is this reflected here? He says we see it. The nature of a child is that the child is more excited about a coin, a gold, silver, even of copper, even more than a note, a dollar note. Everything has a mocker in Torah. The child is more excited about this in their innocence. Because Yistakl Bara Isa, Bara Alma, everything comes from Torah. So it can't be there's anything in the world that exists that doesn't have a parallel in Torah. So you find also a maila of actual coinage in Torah over a note. For example, Kiddushin, you have to give kesef. So you have to give kesef, not a note. It has to be actual silver. Also, a person acquires something, and he's acquiring with the kinyan kesef. It's one of the way to acquire something. It has to be mamish kesef, or something of actual value, and not a paper that is worth money. Because what is a note? It's tender. It's a promissory note. He explains that the truth is it has no value at all. It's a piece of paper. But it's a contract. The note is a contract. It's a shtar that says that the government will pay its value. So it's not kesef. It's really, in essence, it's a contract, a shtar. And it says it changes, it fluctuates in value according to what's happening in the market. So this is the list that continues in Avodas Hashem. That Avodah V'Yid is to make this world a Direi Yisbarach, in such a way that Eibush acquires the world. We have to make it God's acquisition. And how do we do that? By giving our kesef and zov, which is our rotzen and tainug. Kesef is rotzen and tainug. And zov is tainug, is gold is tainug. By giving this to the Eibush. And it has to be in a way of actual kesef, not a paper that he's going to, that backs it up. So it's not enough that was saying, what's the message here? That the person takes upon himself a good achlata and obligates himself. He's going to do, later he's going to do what he has to do. But what makes the Direi Yisbarach is the Ma'aser Pearl, and immediately. It's immediate value. And likewise, the Rebbe concludes, you're all soldiers in Eibishter's army. So the Mechamah with the Yetzer Hara, it's not enough that he will decide, the child will decide that when the Yetzer Hara will come and distract him. Right now he's not distracted. But when Yetzer Hara will come, so then he's going to negate him and not listen. But it's right now, and that's the Nikud of the Maimer. The Nikud of the Maimer, this Yechida, that there's not a battle. It's not in order to even overcome the enemy. He's made by himself now, this tkifus, that the Yetzer Hara has no tfisas lakim, has no value. And that was words he throws him completely out of his daled amos. And he gives himself over his rotzen and tainug only to kedusha, to Torah and mitzvahs. Bear in mind, the Rebbe is talking to children here, tells us again that what it is that at the end of the day, these oisius, other oisius, this is what our children respond to. This deepest truth of the Sava Kodesh Baruch Hu, Peil Mamish, Kesef, Ma'aser B'Peil now. Have a wonderful rest of the day. We'll be in touch, friends, for tomorrow. I guess tomorrow also, same time, yeah? Huh? Yes?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes.
Guys, tomorrow the same time, yeah? Get consensus?
Yes.
Nothing 7 o'clock, so same time tomorrow.
Perfect.
Okay. All right, we're wonderful day.
Krijg een good page.